Hey guys, Big Paps 52 here with my deck. Oh shit. My bad, my camera fell. I have it on a giant shoebox from my Osiris shoes because Osirises are fucking huge. So the box is giant. If you can't see, it's a fairly large shoebox. I wear size 13, so I mean, in general, just for being tall-wise, it's pretty big. So that's what I use for my camera support. Alright, but besides that, I'm here to do my deck review on the Bicycle Karnival Assassins, the third in the series of Karnival decks, or what I believe is the third in what I've seen on YouTube with the times people have put these ones out compared to the Renegades. So let's start with the outside. The outside, this one to me makes me think of Chicago, the old mob, Al Capone. This is all old-timey mobsters. They have he's got a Tommy gun right there in his hand, and he's got the bowler hat tilted to the side. He's a skull, nice dressed up in a suit. It's the same thing with the giant ace in flames and stuff. This one's red with red splatter, almost like blood splattered everywhere. And in the bottom of all the carnivals on the ace thing, there's always a different little picture at the bottom. This one, it has a coffin with a cross on it, which is pretty creepy. It just says death to you in a sense. This is the Karnival Assassins playing cards. Now on this side, as usual, it says the United States Playing Card Company. This one says Elander, Kentucky, instead of being Cincinnati, Ohio, like the rest of them. Well, not the rest of them, but the first two carnivals. This side, it says Air Cushion Finish, made in the USA. The bottom has a reveal of the two of clubs. And what I like about the series is sometimes in a series, all the reveals on the bottom end up being the same. They're all different with the Karnival series. Every single one is different. Not one has been the same. And again, with the Big Blind Media and just the websites you can go, this one actually, I think all of them have been graphics by Sam Hazley. Let me check. I can check the first two real quick. Sam Hazley. The second one, yeah, they're all Sam Hazley. So congrats to this guy. Clap, clap, clap on this. I don't know if you guys can hear squeaking in the background, but I bought a toy for my dog for Christmas, and she will not leave it alone. So yeah, let's get to the back of this then. On the back we have what is a little preview of what the actual back of the cards are going to look like. Now this is in a sense it's fairly simple, but it gets its point across to you very easily. Alright, so let me put it this way so you don't have that little sticker in your way. I have it upside down. You have the skull with the cross hat. It's not the same skeleton as the one on the front. Sorry, I have the hiccups. This one actually, I believe, no, he has a regular tie, but it's gray and you can barely see it. He's got the top hat. There's two little skulls, and the corners are very nice and detailed. You have the horizon lines is what they're called, coming out. And he's actually holding two revolvers in each hand, and there's cities in the background, as if the sense is telling me, I run this city. In the center, you have, instead of being the weird little eye thing that they did in the first two carnivals, you actually have what looks like the barrels of a revolver, where you'd load the bullets up. And it's a mirrored image. Either way, it's the same picture. Then you have just like a little design that's kind of breaking it apart where they're supposed to be splitting. And but otherwise, this is a very interesting deck. And I also, again, with the Karnival series, am still disappointed with the insides of the deck. All right, and this one comes with a black seal. So we'll open it up. You have nothing on the flaps, and we'll get into the cards themselves. Now these are different than the first two, I'm just going to take this and put this over here. These are different than the first two carnivals. The first two carnivals had the same Joker. Now this one, they're switching it up. This one's got a skeleton walking away with the top hat, and he's got I believe they're Tommy guns. No, they're not Tommy guns, but they are guns of some sort. And they actually have red smoke coming out of the tips of them, which is really, really interesting but creepy at the same time. You have the little design at the bottom, which really doesn't, it works with this, but it's not that vintage look. It's what I'm saying by vintage, the skulls look like they're old. It's an old-timey kind of thing. This is more a modern day or old-style tattoo artist. And that's the first Joker. And the second Joker is the one with the reveal on it. This one has a reveal, and the card is in his top hat, and it is for the 3 of diamonds. I don't know if you can tell at all. I mean, even for the naked eye, it's very hard to see, so putting it up in a camera is probably not going to do it any justice either. But, yeah. Then you have the same thing with all the smoke and, like, the splatter marks and stuff. And next, we'll get into the ace. The ace is the exact same thing as on the cover. Karnival Assassins. You have your basic pips for the A's and the spades, and again, it's one giant spade is what he's made in, and you have the cross at the bottom, the bowler's hat, the Tommy gun he's holding, the blood splatter and smoke. I know I'm not going to put a lot of detail because I basically showed you in the front of the deck. The only thing that's different is there's what looks like bullet holes actually right here. If you can see that up in the word, they're actually bullet holes, which is pretty interesting. I just noticed that actually as I was about to put the card down. I was like, what is that? And then we'll get into the 2 bonus cards you get. You get everybody's favorite, which is standard in all decks basically now, which is the double backer card. And now this is a very nice double backer. I mean, this card, I love the backs of these cards. They're beautiful to me. So, yeah, that's basically what that is. And then again, continuing with the what they started doing with the Karnival cards is you have the Big Blind Media, what is it called, advertisement, and on the back you have the You Will Choose card. And this one is the You Will Choose the 10 of Spades, which is, again, fairly creepy because it's telling me I'm going to choose a card, which I did not agree to. But, yeah. And it's got the same thing as the back of a regular card on these. Let me show you. Except it doesn't have the whole double part to it. I'm trying to get it so you can see this, and I have to look at my camera as I do it. It's the same thing. The skull's on the bottom. You can see that. You see that's what the back of a card looks like. That's what's at the bottom of this. Alright? So now I'm just going to put these back real quick, and then we'll get into the reason, again, why I'm disappointed in this Karnival series so far. And this would be because, again, nothing special in the actual deck itself besides the aces and the jokers. All the pips are regular, and the court cards, again, are like your standard bicycle, bead, anything decks. So you have these, which is just the joker, or the jack, the queen, and the king, and the aces are all the same. There's nothing different at all whatsoever with this deck, like most of the Karnival cards, which I was seriously disappointed in. Now let's get into the handling real quick. Everybody loves handling. Alright, and again, remember, I'm always on this wood surface. I have yet to purchase a mat, so doing spreads and stuff is actually more difficult than if you're on a mat. And again, right out of the pack, these spread beautifully. You can see just an even distribution in the cards, which is really nice. So yeah, that's really nice. They have a very nice feel to them. When you open them up, it feels like something that you're supposed to be holding into your hands. And for fanning wise, actually, these decks really didn't do too good with me. And I'm not a very good fanner. Actually, there we go. That's a better fan. I'm not good at fanning, but a lot of I have been getting a lot better. And this is just a deck that I could not seem to fan very well. It always clumped up in certain spots on me. And I was even noticing that last night. I was like, maybe it's just because I'm not very good at fanning. But it's just this deck doesn't fan very good. So again, this has been the Bicycle Karnival Assassins deck by Big Blind Media. This has been Big Paps 52. Check my channel out, post comments, view, subscribe, send me messages. I'm always going to answer. See you later.